Morning, guys. Let me start by saying what I was talking about in the video yesterday as far as them taking views away from my videos. That is a mistake on my part. That's not what happened. But what they did, and I did not do this, but what they did is, like, the last 3 videos I put up, they actually re-uploaded those videos. So they're duplicates. I don't know why they did that, but they did, and along with thumbnails, description, and everything. So I'm not real sure why they did it, but I'm gonna take them down today. I wasn't going to at first. I didn't feel like it was really hurting nothing, but the more I think about it and the way they are, the way social media is right now, it's probably better for the channel that I do take them down. It was bringing some new people to the channel. I was seeing new names, new comments, but I thought I was gonna leave them because I didn't figure it's really hurting nothing. But now that I think about it, it's probably best to take them down before they try to, like, get me for duplicate monetization or something. I mean, I don't know. But either way, what I want to say in this video is this whole push for acceptance of transgender sports and transgender bathrooms and let me explain something. And I know most of you men, especially the men, feel the same way that I feel about this. I accept the fact that there are some people that are transgender. That's for whatever reason, whether they feel like this is really the way they are or whatever. I'm not going to try to get on that soapbox, but what I am going to say is I don't have to agree with you being transgender. That's just fine. Everybody should live their life according to the way they feel as though they should, but you shouldn't push your views on me. I don't walk around and push my views on nobody. If you don't watch my video, don't watch my video. Simple as that. I don't force you to watch it. I don't sit you down and make you watch a video. But the fact that this is being pushed on us so hard and we're being made to just let this be the way it is and accept this. And, my wife shows me this thing. It was either this morning or last night that says, the terms boy or girl should not be used now anymore until the child is old enough to figure out if they're a boy or girl. You're a boy or girl before you ever leave the womb. Within weeks of conception, you are a boy or you are a girl. There's no in between. Now, with this acceptance of this comes a push for transgender everything. Bathrooms, school bathrooms. Let me tell you something. I know that this is a thing that everybody says on social media, and there is a huge majority of us men that mean this 100%. And like I said, I'm not promoting violence for what I'm promoting. If you want me to be considerate of you, you need to be considerate of what I say. So, and with this situation, there won't be no one-sided consideration. I won't be nice just because it's the right and cool thing to do. I have 3 daughters, a wife, a mother. I have sisters. The day I'm with one of them and a man, dressed as a woman or not, walks in the bathroom behind one of them, I will ask politely one time that you don't go in the bathroom with my kids, my wife, my whatever. And then when you continue to try to go into that bathroom, you will have the worst day you've ever had in your life. And every man in this country should be that way. The day a man follows my wife into that bathroom or my daughters, I will drag him out of that bathroom. Or somebody will drag him out of that bathroom. With that being said, I don't know how anybody can legitimately feel as though it's okay for a grown man to walk into the bathroom with a 7-year-old or a 9-year-old or a 12-year-old little girl. These things that, if you don't see the agenda, now maybe that ain't even the right word, but what the term for this is just freaking wrong. I mean, to push this on us and try to make us accept this, you are fixing to get a lot of people hurt. And let's just hope that this person that wants the consideration for being transgender, they want to have these rights. And it's not, and they should have, I guess, whatever rights that we do. I'm not disagreeing with that. But if you want the right to use the same bathroom as my daughter, you better wait until she's out of it. Because when you don't, it's just not going to work out for you. And like I said, every man in this country needs to be that way. We shouldn't tell kids that you shouldn't be, you shouldn't pick if you're a boy or girl until you're old enough to know mentality-wise what you really are. Well, that's bullshit. When that boy looks in his pants and he's got a little winky in there, that makes him a boy. I mean, that's just it. There's no other way around it. There's no mentality behind that. You're either a boy or you're a girl, male or female, X or Y. That is it. I mean, there's what do you, I mean, I don't even, that's crazy. And this is being pushed hard right now. I mean, it's like, you have to accept this. You have to believe this. No, I don't believe. And I don't, like I've said before, I don't really care. That's not my life. It don't affect me. But when it does start, when your life choices start affecting my life choices and my decisions and the future of my life, depending on what you do, that's where I have a problem. And when you step into the bathroom with my wife or my mother or my sister or my daughters, whatever, then you are affecting my future because you're fixing to put me in a situation to make a decision about what I need to do. And unfortunately, it's only going to turn out bad for me. And that Joe Biden or any of those Democrats are even talking about this instead of everything else that we got going on is absolutely ridiculous. He is already destroying our country. I know that it's a touchy subject, and the last time I made a video about transgender or anything, I had a couple of people in the comments talking about that I shouldn't say these things because they knew at an early age that they were transgender and that they got bullied, they got picked on. I'm not here to bully nobody. I'm not here to pick on nobody. As a matter of fact, if I don't deal with that at all. I don't deal with any kind of bullying, and I wouldn't let somebody bully somebody else for any reason. But if you want the consideration, then you shouldn't try to force this thought or this idea that it should be okay for grown men to go into the women's bathroom when there's kids or other women in that bathroom. That for no reason is my problem, but a lot of us will make it our problem very, very quick. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that needs to be such an acceptable thing. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that man that likes to wear women's dresses and shoes and their underwear, do you really think that he's I might step on some toes with this, but do you really think that man needs to be in a bathroom with a little child? I don't like the morality of that situation, and I damn sure don't want it in the bathroom with my child or my wife. Because like I said, you're putting up a lot of us in bad situations by doing this. And our country, yeah, we should be equal. You should be able to live how you want. We live in America, we're free. I preach that a lot. Live how you want. But when you try to force this on people, and you are, whether you believe, get what I'm saying or not, you are putting people's futures in jeopardy or in question, because you're going to force people to make decisions that we don't want to have to make. This is something that needs to be thought about real hard. And this is something, everything that Joe Biden is doing or trying to do is something that needs to be considered when these 4 years are up. Granted, we know that he's not going to make it because Kamala Harris is going to end up in office, because he's already have dementia anyway. And I mean, he looks like, every time he sits down to sign a paper, he looks like he's coloring at the nursing home. I mean, I don't know, but that situation gets me fired up, because I know that at some point, luckily probably not where I live, because I do live in East Tennessee, and I live in an area that no man in my area is going to put up with that. And no man, no law enforcement, no nothing here is going to let that kind of thing happen. But if you live in these liberal run cities or these democratic cities, and this is what you have to deal with, and you don't really have a choice because that's the way your leaders there believe, then you're going to be put in bad situations. And it's almost to the point, in certain cities where you don't want to let your women, your wives, your daughters, your mothers go out by themselves. But anyway, I'm going to end it there because I don't really know what else to say about that. But that is, feel like that's pretty straight to the point, and I mean every word of that. And like I said, I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but that's my belief on it. And I don't have to agree with the way you live, and you don't have to agree with the way I live. That's just fine. That's part of being human. We can disagree. We can get along. We don't have to like what each other does or what each other says. We can still get along. But I'm not going to get along with any man that follows one of my family members that is a woman into a bathroom. Right then and there, I got a problem. So, anyway, I'll heart you guys later. I appreciate all the support. I'm going to get those videos down. That way they're not up there and find some reason to kick me off of YouTube. But anyway, I'll heart you guys later.